Buenas and half a day, everyone. Welcome to the Guam Congress Building. We're here today for a resolution presentation. This is resolution number 467-36, and I'd like to welcome all of our very special guests here, partners of the Guam Cancer Care, partners who have helped us to bring awareness to breast cancer throughout the month of October, but also throughout the whole year. And so we wanted to do this a couple months back, but we were unable to. And so we're here today as one of our very last activities of the 36th Guam Legislature to give this recognition to all of these very hardworking groups who put their love and care into spreading awareness of breast cancer and ways that we can support each other in the community. So we have our folks here today. I know there are some partners who weren't able to join us, but they can watch us later on YouTube and see what they missed, and we'll drop their copies to them as well. And so this is a resolution introduced by all of the senators of the 36th Guam Legislature. Of course, when we said who would like to co-sponsor this, everyone was very supportive and wanted to be a part of it. And so all of my colleagues have signed on, and this is relative to recognizing the courage and strength of those who have fought and continue to fight the battle against breast cancer on the observance of Breast Cancer Awareness Month during the month of October 2022, and commending the Guam Cancer Care for its dedication to promoting cancer awareness and supporting the patients and their families who are affected by breast cancer. Be it resolved by the 36th Guam Legislature, whereas each year throughout the nation, October is observed as Breast Cancer Awareness Month to show support for the estimated 3.8 million Americans that have suffered from breast cancer. Breast cancer is an invasive and deadly disease in which a tumor develops in the cells located in the breast. Left unchecked, the cancer cells within the breast can invade nearby healthy cells and spread the disease to other parts of the body. Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths among women in the United States. The National Breast Cancer Foundation estimates that 1 in every 8 women in the United States will develop cancer in their lifetime. An estimated 258,500 new cases of breast cancer will be diagnosed in women this year alone, and of those women, 45,550 are expected to succumb to this illness. Although known to primarily affect women, breast cancer is capable of affecting men as well. An estimated 2,710 men are expected to be diagnosed with breast cancer in the year 2022. And 530 men are expected to pass away due to breast cancer in this same year. Research has found multiple disparities concerning breast cancer in the past few years, with poverty, a lack of education, and a lack of health insurance being associated with lower breast cancer survival rates. And approximately 49% of uninsured men and women have postponed or went without cancer care due to the high cost of health care. There are currently 5 treatment options for persons diagnosed with breast cancer, and that's surgery, radiation, hormone therapy, chemotherapy, and targeted therapy. And many times, breast cancer patients undergo a combination of these mentally, physically, and emotionally strenuous treatments. The effects of breast cancer are felt not only by the patient, but by their loved ones, as caretakers and all those who provide support to cancer patients put aside their needs in order to take care of their loved ones suffering from cancer. And as a result, many experience stress that takes a physical and mental toll on them. Guam Cancer Care is a nonprofit organization that was created with the intent of assisting Guam's cancer patients in the fight against cancer. And Guam Cancer Care assists all individuals afflicted by cancer by providing free support services, including patient navigation, screening, partial funding, counseling, and transportation coordination. Serving as a champion for all those affected by cancer, Guam Cancer Care has assisted in numerous community outreach programs to educate the people of Guam about their services, as well as raising awareness of cancer-related topics, and they have provided both cancer patients and their caretakers with the necessary resources and support in navigating the health care plan. The hard work and efforts of the Guam Cancer Care have cemented the organization's position as one of the most reliable and trustworthy cancer care assistant providers in the Pacific region. And their continued support to the people of Guam has proven to be this true fact. And now, therefore, be it resolved. This is the part where I like to call everybody up, all of our partners in Guam Cancer Care, to join me. Want to come up? Okay. You can take the picture. You can come up, yeah? Okay. So be it resolved that Iminai Trentai Sais Nalahas Laturan Guahan does hereby, on behalf of the people of Guam, recognize the courage and strength of those who have fought and continue to fight the battle against cancer and the observance of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and commend the Guam Cancer Care and its partners for its dedication to promoting cancer awareness and supporting the patients and their families who are affected by cancer. And be it further resolved that the Speaker and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption hereof, and that copies of the same be transmitted to Guam Cancer Care and its partners and the Honorable Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero y Magahagan Guahan. So this was signed back in October, but we are still very proud to give it to you. One for Guam Cancer Care. Thank you very much. Okay, so a round of applause for all of you and your hard work. And before we end, I'd like to invite Jackie up to talk about Guam Cancer Care and the work that you're all doing. I know that we talked a lot, we gave a lot of facts, a lot of data, but I think it's so important for us to continue hearing to spread awareness and to remind the people at home that this is not something for us to forget about or to take lightly in our community. So please.
Thank you, Senator, and thank you very much to the Guam Legislature for hosting us. I think the most important message is the effectiveness of Guam Cancer Care and our partners. Guam Cancer Care did not close for a single day during the whole last 2 years of this pandemic, which really marks an outstanding commitment and deep and persevering love and unwavering care for not only our community but for their cancer patients. I think as well what's incredibly important is that over the last couple of years we have basically stopped a lot of the treatment that should have continued, and that we are playing catch up at this point to assure that we are able to detect and also treat cancer in all its levels. And finally, you know, as the kind senator said, caregivers are an incredibly important part of this community warrior program. The reason is that she's right. You know, we give ourselves to cancer patients wholly and completely until this fight is done one way or another. So I think it's really important that we continue to recognize our partners, we continue to recognize our caregivers, we continue to recognize all the different parties that come together so that not only detecting cancer is done as early as possible, but most importantly, we get treatment as soon as possible. That way to have a successful outcome. With sincere and deep dankaluna siduas ma'asi to all of our partners, it is with our heartfelt thanks from the Guam Cancer Care Board and employees that we thank you for this kind recognition. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And as one of the last things that I'll do for this term, a real honor for me as an outgoing senator before the term ends today, I'd like to also join all of you in the fight by signing the Join the Fight pledge. Do you want to introduce the pledge, or I'll read it? Okay.
Thank you, Senator Shelton. This pledge is to promote, encourage, and allow your employees to get screened for cancer in the line with approved cancer screening guidelines, to disseminate information to your employees, your customers, your members in reference to cancer screening and early detection programs, to encourage your employees to eat healthy, exercise regularly, promoting a healthier and work environment, and encourage participation in Join the Fight Against Cancer campaign along with Guam Cancer Care. So today, December 30th, you are now a Join the Fight Pledge member.